Hi, I want to introduce the features of the Downtube 9FS full suspension folding bicycle. I'll start with the controls and move my way back through the bicycle. First, let me start with the bar ends. We have mini bar ends, which are great because they don't get in the way of the fold at all. Lightweight aluminum, completely adjustable with a 5mm Allen wrench. You can point them up or down, whatever you prefer with your hand position. In addition, you can always pull back on them when you're climbing a hill to actually make it easier to climb. It's a normal technique for mountain bikers, actually. Moving over, we have ergonomic grips, which are super comfortable, very high quality. And then we have Tektro brake levers, which have a grip. They're 2-finger levers with a little grip on them, so your fingers are not going to slip off. Very nice, high quality. We have awesome 9-speed trigger shifters, which are very smooth. I'm just going to quickly shift a little bit, no big deal. We have high-rise bars, which are great because it can allow for tons of adjustment without compromising the fold. How do we take care of the adjustment? We have two removable faceplate stem with two 5mm Allen bolts. By loosening the bolts, I can rotate the handlebars forward, back, up, or down, and this setup can accommodate very small as well as very large riders. It's really nice. You know, we include a little bell, which is awesome for commuters. Moving down, we have, adjustable height stem, which is right here. Right, so this is great. Very easy for taller and or shorter riders. Moving down, we have, little stem dial, which is very stiff. You're not going to see any play in the stem when you're riding, and it's very easy to fold down. Once I'm not going to fold down now. Once you disengage, and just by turning clockwise, you can tighten the stem as much as you want. Moving down, see we have an integrated headset right here within the frame, within the head tube of the frame. It's very high quality, very smooth. We also have a 2-volt interface for a bag system on the head tube, which is very nice. One of the nicest features we have on our full suspension is a suspension to really soften up the ride, make it much more comfortable. And the suspension fork is actually very stiff, left to right, and very soft, obviously, up and down. And it's stiff in the left and right direction because it's a trans-arch design. It's also preload adjustable. You can just turn the preload up or down, whatever you prefer. So it's a very smooth fork. So here we have our V brakes, again, Tektro brakes, very smooth, very, very responsive. And the thing that makes them really great is not just the brakes are high quality, but the rims are machine sidewall rims. I'm not so sure you can see that in the video, however, they have grooves all over the rim. And so when the brakes engage, they bite down on the grooves and they really stop the bike very quickly. Moving down, I'm not so sure it's visible, but we actually have a disc hub. It's a 6-bolt front disc hub. We also have a 6-bolt rear disc hub. And we have disc tabs on the fork. What that means is this bike is ready to go disc. You can put a 6-bolt rotor on it, as well as any disc system you like, and it's ready to roll. Stainless steel spokes, obviously. High quality double wall aluminum rim. And so let me start moving back. Okay, so here, first two things you see are interfaces for either a water bottle cage or a pump. We have 2 of them, and that is unique. No one else has 2. Okay, we have an awesome quick release on the frame. Why is it awesome? Well, if you forget to engage the frame quick release and it's just dangling, the bike will not fold. It has a safety feature. You have to lift up to release the quick release. And so it's very smooth. Moving down, we have pedals that fold quite simply. Just push them in, and to unfold, just do the exact opposite. Cold forged cranks, very smooth. You can actually put a double chain ring on this just by buying a chain ring. This is a standard 130 BCD crank, and we'll accept a double. And you can put a front derailleur right here using the Brazon provided. We also have cable routing down here from below for the front derailleur. And we also have a frame protector from below. I'm not so sure if that's visible in the video. However, what that's for is essentially when you fold the bike, you can just stand it on the frame protector. And if you want to lighten it up, it's actually removable. You can just take it right off. There's a screw that holds it on, easily removable. Okay, standard bottom bracket, 68 millimeter English threaded. Okay, great. So moving back, as we continue moving back, we have an interface on the bottom. Again, I'm not so sure if that's visible here. I don't think it is. For a kickstand. If you decide to put a kickstand on this bike, you can, no problem. We also have an interface back here, again, for a pump or anything you wish. And here we have the rear shock, and it's preload adjustable. You can adjust the preload on this. So this is definitely our most comfortable bike because of the suspension, both front and rear. As I continue moving back, you see we have interfaces, here and here for a rack. So you can put a frame mounted rack on this bike, no problem. It's made for it. As I continue moving down, what you're going to find is a very smooth rear derailleur, 9-speed Sunrace setup. This is a racing quality drivetrain with a 9-speed cassette with holes drilled out of it and ramps for smooth shifting. It's a very nice drivetrain. And again, we have a disc hub on the rear with disc tabs on the rear, so you can actually put a disc on this instantly as soon as you get it. So that is a complete breakdown of the major features on the 9-speed full suspension folding bike. Thank you.